thermodynamics, thermal equilibrium, two bodies, thermal equilibrium, a third body with a third body, तो फर्स्ट और सेकंड जो वो भी thermal equilibrium में आ जाएगा. First law of conservation of energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, transformed. Heat added to a system equals to the change in internal energy plus work done by the system. Compression of air in a pump. Work done on gas increases with temperature. Internal energy increases. Steam engine. Heat engine of steam is converted into mechanical work. Second law. With inotropy. Heat naturally flow only from a hot body and a cold body, and the total inotropy disorder of universe always increases. Which never flow through a cold object one by itself. You need a machine like a freeze to force it. Universal naturally get measures. Inotropy increases. Second law. Complaints why 100% efficient engine or physical impossibility. Some energy is always wasted as heat. Second law explained refrigerator and air conditioner require on and external power resource electricity compressor to force heat to flow backward from a cold area to hotter area environment. Heat versus work, the efficiency problem. High grade versus low grade energy. Mechanical work is considered high grade energy because it can be converted entirely into heat. It is low grade because according to second law, you never convert all of it back into work. Heat engine and refrigerator takes heat from hot source and does work like moving a car and dumps the leftover heat into environment. Refrigerator, it is essential a heat engine running in reverse. It takes heat from inside, dump it into kitchen. Hot. Third law, inotropy of pure crystalline substance at absolute zero is zero. Thermodynamics law. Isothermal slow change that happens so slowly that temperature stays the same. Adiabatic fast change that happens so fast that heat doesn't have time to enter or leave. When you pump air into a bicycle tire quickly, valve get hot. Cloudy nights warmer than clear nights because cloud reflects Earth's infrared radiation back down. White cloth in summer reflect most of sun radiation. Black absorb it. Pressure cooker, increasing pressure raises the boiling point, allowing food to cook higher temperature than and saves time. Thermal expansion size. Why size changes? One substance expands when heated and contract when cooled because molecules move more vigorously and push each other apart. Railway track gap. Steel track have a small gap between them. In summer, the steel expands. Without these gaps, the crack would buckle and cause accident. Exception, anomalous expansion of water. Most liquid contract as they get colder. Water is bared between force at 0 degree, expand as it cools. Survival of fish. Why lake freeze at surface first? Densest water at 4 degrees Celsius sink to bottom, staying liquid and allowing aquatic life to survive even when the surface is solid ice. Pressure and temperature. Gas law. Behavior. Boyle's law. Temperature constant. Charles law. Pressure constant. Gay-Lussac law. Constant volume. Avogadro's law. Temperature or pressure constant. Graham's law of diffusion. Rate at which gas diffuses inversely proportional to square root of its density. Ideal gas. PV is equal to nRT. Universal gas constant. Pressure cooker. By sealing the pot, we increase internal pressure. Higher pressure force boiling point rise above. So since food is sitting in extra-bees water instead, so cook significantly faster. Aerosol cans. Why does a spray can feel cold after you see it? Use it. The gas inside expands rapidly as it exists. Rapid expansion adiabatic requires energy which the gas takes from its own internal heat, causing the temperature to drop. ग्रेविटेशन एंड प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मैटर. ग्रेविटेशन नेचुरल अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन दो ऑब्जेक्ट के मास जिसके पास मास हो. Attraction appear as gravity pull object towards the center. Same force keep the moon in orbit around the earth and planets in orbit around the sun. Newton universal law gravitation. Every object in universe attract every other object which is with a force directly proportional to the product their mass inversely proportional to square distance between them. F gravitational G m1 m2 r square. G universal gas gravitational constant G is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square kg per meter square. Universal same value everywhere in the universe independent of the nature of the medium of bodies. Gravitational force always attractive alongside line joining the center and equal and opposite on the two bodies. Gravity and on earth and acceleration due to gravity. Earth attract all objects towards its center. This produces acceleration called acceleration due to gravity. G 9.8 meter per second square relation G m e r e square. The mass of Earth r at radius of Earth shape oblate or spheroid. Bulge at equator, flat at pole. Equator is further from the center of Earth. G is bigger. Maximum weight at pole G maximum. Minimum weight at equator G minimum. Altitude going up a mountain G decreases. Going down a mine G decreases. At the exact center of Earth G is equal to 0. Weight becomes 0. Rotation of Earth. Earth rotation creates an outward centrifugal effect. If the Earth spins faster, object at equator are thrown outward more. G decreases, weight decreases. Earth stops spinning, weight at equator will increase. Weight at pole will remain completely unchanged. Pole minimum G maximum gravity maximum weight. Equator maximum radius minimum gravity minimum weight. Escape velocity minimum speed needed for object to break free from planet gravitational pull forever. V is equal to 2 g m r root under 2 g r. Earth 6400 किलोमीटर. अर्थ है 11.2 किलोमीटर पर सेकेंड. मून 2.4 किलोमीटर. फ्री फॉल and motion under gravity. V is equal to U plus GTS is equal to UT plus half GTS square V square U square plus 2GS. Free fall motion of body under influence of gravity alone. Negligible air resistance. Vacuum all body light heavy and fall with same acceleration G. G does not depend on mass. Why feather and the hammer fall at the same time in rate in vacuum. Free fall near earth surface acceleration equal G. Constant and directed toward earth center. Mass or weight. Mass quantity of matter in a body is scalar kg. Weight gravitational force with which earth attract a body. W is equal to mg is unit Newton. Weight change from place to place. G changes but mass remains constant. Moon G is 1/6 of that on earth. Weight 1/6 but mass unchanged. Gravity and planetary motion. Gravitational force provides centripetal force that keeps planet in the orbit around the sun and satellite around planet. Gravitation explain tide, satellite orbit, escape velocity, basic structure of solar system. Theory Kepler planetary motion, law of orbit, law of area, law of period, pendulum, time period of simple pendulum, 2 pi root under L by G. Inside the orbiting satellite or at the center of Earth G0. Time of pendulum becomes infinite. It will not swing. Time period completely independent of mass and material of the bob. Taking pendulum to moon. Gravity of moon 1/6 of Earth's gravity G decreases heavily. Time increases drastically. A second pendulum whose time period is exactly 2 seconds. It takes 1 second to swing left and 1 second to swing right. Properties of material. Solid, liquid, gas, plasma, superheated gas when electron leave atom. Example star force stage, Bose-Einstein condensate. Complete cooling a gas of extremely low density, super low temperature. 5th 6 conversion. process: solid liquid melting, fusion, liquid gas vaporization, boiling, evaporation, solid gas sublimation, camphor, Kapoor, dry ice, or naphtha, gas liquid condensation, liquid solid freezing, solidification, gas solid deposition or de-sublimation, gas liquid condensation, liquid gas evaporation, solids gas sublimation, gas से solid deposition, solid से liquid melting, liquid से solid freezing. Density and relative density: density mass per unit volume, kg per meter cube. Density of liquid decrease on heating. Water shows a deviation. Water has its maximum density at 4 degree. Heat water from 0 to 4 actually contract, volume decrease above 4, expand normally. Relative density: ratio of density of a substance to density of water at 4 degree. Higher relative density than water generally means object sink. Lower ocean it float. Density of water 1000 kg per meter cube. मरकरी 13,600. आयरन 78, 19,000. Surface tension: cohesive force attraction between identical molecule. Liquid surface want to shrink to smallest possible area. Raindrop and soap bubble are spherical. Sphere has minimum surface area for a given volume. Mosquito can walk on still water. Decreasing surface tension. Temperature: heating liquid decrease surface tension. Why hot superfood taste better as it spread easily over tongue or large area. Add impurities: adding detergent, soap, oil decrease surface tension. It helps water penetrate fabric to clean cloth. Pouring oil and stagnant water sink mosquito. Capillary action: ability of liquid to flow in a narrow space without assistance or even opposition to external force like gravity. Ink rising when bloating. Oil, kerosene rising in cotton wick of a lamp. Water rising from root or to the leaf of plant. Viscosity: fluid friction. Internal resistance of a fluid to flow. Honey is highly viscous. Hot water is less viscous. Effect: temperature. Heat liquid को viscosity decrease. Heat gas को viscosity increase. Boiling and boiling point: boiling point vapor pressure equal to the surrounding atmospheric pressure. Evaporation and boiling: evaporation surface phenomena that happen at all temperature causes cooling. Boiling is a bulk phenomena that happens only at a specific temperature. Effect of pressure: boiling temperature, increasing boiling point, decreasing pressure, decreasing boiling point. Impurities ऐड करने से बॉइलिंग पॉइंट इंक्रीज करेगा. Freezing point, melting point: temperature at which solid and liquid phase of a substance coexist in equilibrium. For pure water, the freezing point and melting point are exact same, 0 degrees. Impurities: salt. Adding salt decrease a freezing point. Used to melt on road, and salt is mixed with ice when making traditional kulfi ice cream. Latent heat: during a change of state, melting or boiling point, temperature of the substance remain constant despite continuous heat supply. Because the heat is entirely utilized in overcoming intermolecular force. Latent heat of fusion: 80 kilo. Latent heat of vaporization 540 calorie per gram. Triple point: unique temperature and pressure. Substance exists in solid, liquid, gas. 0.01 degree or 111 Pascal. Bernoulli principle: pressure versus velocity. In a flowing fluid, total energy remains constant based on conservation of energy. If the speed increases, the pressure decreases, and vice versa. Pressure energy or kinetic energy, potential energy constant. Lift on an aeroplane wing: pressure difference due to faster airflow above the airfoil shape of wing. Cricket ball swing: spinning ball curve via Magnus effect. Roof blown off during the storm. High speed wind create low pressure above roof. Perfume spray: fast air reduces pressure and draw liquid up. Dust lifted from ground during the fast wind, low pressure umbrella turn inside out in a strong wind pressure difference effect. Light electromagnetic wave, no medium needed. Speed 3 into 10 to power 8 in vacuum. C से डिनोट करते फोटोन, स्मॉलेस्ट पैकेट क्वांटम ऑफ लाइट एनर्जी. वर्ड फोटोन कॉइन मैक्स प्लैंक in 1900 was extended by Einstein. Wave particle duality, same light, both wave or particle. Reflection, diffraction, wave theory, interference or diffraction, particle theory, photoelectric effect or Crompton effect. Reflection of light, incident ray, reflected ray, or normal or lie in same plane. Angle of incidence or angle of reflection equal होगा. Reflection applicable to all type of reflecting surface including spherical surface, regular, specular, smooth mirror or clear image, irregular, diffuse, rough wallpaper, no clear image. Mirror, plane mirror, virtual, erect, laterally inverted, same size. Image distance to object distance equal. Lateral inversion, left right swap. Ambulance written in reverse on vehicle. Minimum mirror length to see full self, half your height. Use periscope, kaleidoscope or looking glass. If you run toward a plane mirror at speed of s, your image appears to be running towards you at speed 2s. If two plane mirrors are placed at an angle theta to each other, multiple images are formed. Number of images formed 360 by theta minus 1. At 90 degree, 3 images form. If the mirrors are perfectly parallel, like a barber shop of hair salon, the number of images formed is infinite. A spherical mirror, concave mirror, convex mirror, reflecting surface, inner cave side और outer bulging. Convex mirror में image real, inverted, virtual, erect, small. Focal length in front of mirror negative, behind the mirror positive. Field view narrow, wide. Shaving or makeup, torch, reflector, solar furnace, ENT, dentist mirror. Concave. Rear view in vehicle, ATM shop, security, blind, turn, road mirror. Nature, position, relative size of image formed by convex mirror. Position of object, position of image, size of image, nature of image. Convex mirror में at infinity, at focus f, behind the mirror, highly diminished point size. Virtual and erect, between infinity or pole, between p and f, behind the mirror, diminished, virtual, erect. Convex mirror में है ना. Concave mirror में position of object, position of image, size and nature of image. Infinity तो focus पे, highly diminished point size, real inverted, beyond c, f और c diminished, real inverted, at c same size, real inverted, between c और f, beyond c enlarged, real inverted, at f, at infinity image would not be formed, between p and f, behind the mirror, enlarged, virtual, erect. Convex mirror or concave mirror. Mirror formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. F is equal to r by 2. Refraction of light, bending of light when moving between media due to change in speed. Snell's law, sin I v sin r, mu, refractive index. Speed of light in vacuum, c by v, light in medium. An optically denser medium has higher refractive index, higher mu. Optically denser bend light more, slower speed of light. Light bend upward, light bend towards normal, rarer से denser में गया तो light bend away from normal, denser से rarer में. Vacuum air 1, ice 1.31, water 1.33, glass 1.5, diamond 2.42. Refraction, twinkling of a star. Swimming pool appears shallow. Pencil kept in both water appears bent. total internal reflection कंडीशन TIR का डेंसर से रेयर में जाएगा, डेंसर से रेयर में एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस बड़ा होगा क्रिटिकल एंगल से। क्रिटिकल एंगल आई व्हेन रिफ्रैक्टेड रे 90 डिग्री। इंटरफेस ग्लास से एयर क्रिटिकल एंगल 40, डायमंड से एयर कम है। स्पार्कल फ्रॉम मैनी फेसेज। एप्लीकेशन ऑफ टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शन ऑप्टिकल फाइबर light travel by repeated TIR in a glass core. Core is equal to dense, less dense. Diamond sparkle very small critical angle TIR from many internal faces. Mirage hot air rarer near road TIR illusion of water inferior mirage. Looming TIR in cold dense air via over sea. Object appear elevated. Prism periscope TIR in right angle prism instead of mirror. Father of fiber optics Narinder Singh Kapanna. Lens